more likely pick up some of Marlon's reps instead of Tom Smith picking up all of them, or Deontay Summerhill picking up all of them?
Well, Rajon's a starter. He's got the bulk of the plays anyway. Regardless of Marlon's here or not. So Rajon's a starter. We'll jump on his back like we did last week, and he stepped it up and gutted out the entire second half. So we'll continue to do that. But we'll sprinkle in guys for specialty plays and different things like that.
What was his attitude like post-game when he heard that he had a career day? It was his best day versus South Alabama, and then what has his attitude been like this week?
Hadn't changed really, and that's the approach I told him after the game. Even before he knew about his numbers, is that hey, this is a work day. He did what he was supposed to do. There was some nice holes there. He did show some toughness and some leg drive, things that really hadn't showed up a lot on his film. So more so proud of the way he played rather than the numbers that he ended up finishing.
And he's from right outside of Athens, grew up hearing all about Georgia football. Have you noticed anything different this week, especially with him not having any success versus Georgia in the win column versus Georgia to this point?
Well, I'm sure there's something inside for him and all the guys that are from that state. Obviously for those guys to leave that state and come here to play for Tennessee, that means a lot for us as a program. But obviously, I'm sure there's a little burning. There'll probably be a few more friends and family that want to come to this game. So I'm sure deep down inside those guys have a little extra going this week.
Coach, got over a little bit late. What is the status on Marlon Lane, and where does he stand at this point?
Right now he's ready to go. He'll be traveling and getting a lot of reps mentally, and we'll see what happens.
Was he able to do much today, or still kind of like yesterday, a little limited?
Limited, but just like I said, more of a mental. From a physical standpoint, Marlon knows what to do. He doesn't have to show us anything. It's really getting those guys extra reps just in case. But he's out there today moving around a little bit, and we'll see what happens. We've got a couple days before we really have to make a decision.
To have Rajon also in the green, I guess, is that a concern at all match up there?
Obviously, whenever you get a chance to play an opponent like Georgia, you got to be ready. They have a lot of good defensive players that they're athletic, long, and rangy. So we just have to do a good job of limiting our mistakes, taking advantage of momentum swings that'll come our way, take advantage of staying on the field, converting on third down in those situations. That we just play solid offensive football. Everything else will take care of itself. Hopefully our kids go out there and make some plays and gain some momentum early.
With Marlon not being able to go this week, is Tom taking advantage of those extra reps that he's getting?
Yeah, so far. Tom's a guy that players on the team really like. He works hard, does the little things. Always shows up with a good attitude. So, the guys have rallied around him getting more reps, and so far he's done a really good job getting those reps.
What did you see out of Rajon last week? Did he take another step last week? And it seems like whenever he turned the corner, he made sure he got squared, got up north and south quickly. Are you seeing that more and more out of him maybe than you were at the beginning of the year?
I think as a team, everybody's getting better week by week. I think he's just one of those pieces that'll continue to get better with every rep. I think he took strides. We have a lot of things to work on. There were a lot of hidden things in there that the public eye maybe didn't see, that he realizes he has to work on to get better. But I do think we're better last week than we were in week one.
The SEC has been known for so